Give y'all a second, man, to come on in. We want to talk about my respect. One, two, three, into the four. I can feel going live, and you already know. Put the word out about an hour ago. I know it's taking so long. You had to tell a friend to tell a friend because the friend didn't know. Man, when y'all get in here, you know what to do, right? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's what you do when you come in. You hit the like button. And then you say, "What's up, Uncle Phil?" And I'm like, "Shit, what's up, nephew? What's up, niece?" Y'all gonna hit the like button. Why we waiting on people to come in so he crank the story up? On the cool, I'm gonna hit y'all with a 2 for 1. So when I'm done with this story, I'm gonna come alive up and come right back and give y'all another one. But I'm already tired of this dread right here. What's up, man? Where everybody at? Appreciate it, appreciate it. Who that is? You know, we're gonna get started in about a minute, no matter who in here. I can't keep talking to myself. What's good? What's good, girl? Shout out to Jay Snellio. That's how you say that, Snellio? What kind of hot in this motherfucker? Wow. We got about 30 seconds. We're gonna crank it up. You know what? We ain't even gonna wait 30 seconds. Let's go. So I told y'all the story about what I did to go end up in prison. I'm gonna give y'all not really a different angle, but I'm gonna put a different perspective on this. How I got my respect out here in these streets. Uh, y'all know that I caught my charge. When they caught us, I was on the passenger side. That's what's up. That's what's up. I was on the passenger side, sleep. My dude was on the driver's side. I woke up, goddamn, I heard that nigga holler, "My hands up, my hands up." I woke up, my hands up. I looked to the side, damn. Had the police issue right there. I'm looking at the glass like, oh shit. So they get us, you know what I'm saying? Take us to jail. I'm looking at the grass, see the grass going by. Y'all know you heard all this before. So when we get to jail, they basically, we ain't in the county yet. We in the city. They still doing their investigation shit. So we ain't even into no cells or nothing. We like interrogation rooms, me and my homeboy. And it's like, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I told y'all before. This nigga just happened to not be involved in this robbery whatsoever. He was not with me. He was not in the car with me when I did the shit and I jumped out. None of that shit. This nigga wasn't even in the city. He was in a whole different city. He was in the city we lived in, North Little Rock. We was in Little Rock, in two different cities. So I did the robbery in Little Rock. He was in North Little Rock at the high school graduation. Him and my other homeboy, we all lived together. It was 4 of us. So the thing is, me and him was riding together. We was the young rambunctious niggas out the 4 of us. The other nigga was one of the big homies and his older cousin, a younger cousin. Either way, them niggas born, they about a week apart. So his cousin. Now, this is the thing about that. I am the actual baby in the house. But like I say, me and dude used to be on one. So we just happened to be riding together at that time. And we was gonna be headed to Memphis with Lil Nine to take the car to the chop shop, get 15 bands for that. Come on back down here with the bread, 15 10 a piece. I mean 5 a piece. Lil Nine never woke up. So we went to motherfucking jail waiting on him. Let me turn the light down a little bit. I'm about to blind my damn self. There we go. So look, Lil Nine never woke up. So we ended up getting caught up by the police waiting on him. We get to jail. Now, when I'm in jail, the police are sitting there like, yeah, no matter what you say, this is what it's looking like. Your homeboy driving, he in the driver's seat, you're on the passenger seat. So I'm gonna tell you what we gonna do. We're gonna charge you with theft by receiving because you was on the passenger seat. We really can't charge you with nothing else. But your homeboy, oh, he finna go down for aggravated robbery. Oh yeah, he getting that robbery charge. And I'm thinking to myself, damn. Man, I'd be a bitch ass nigga to let this nigga go to prison. Cause he finna go do some time. And he wasn't nowhere near with me when I did this shit. Now I'ma just be real. If he would have been in the backseat and the driver or just riding in the car, period, when I did the shit, nigga, I can't say you was there, you got caught, you gotta do your time. I'ma do whatever they give me, do whatever they give you. But that real nigga in me woke up like, bro, you can't let this nigga go to the jump. So when the police came over there and they were talking to me and they were telling me again, they were like, yeah, man, we finna go and book your homeboy with the woo-woo on this here. We finna book you on this. So they came in, they charged me with the other shit, charged him with the robbery. I'm like, fuck, they for real. You know, they didn't really charge us with this shit. Thing is, with my charge theft by receiving, that nigga, they put the OR me and tell me to go and go home. Now think about this. I done knew this man, we went to school together since 7th grade. We lived together with his cousin. How I supposed to go back home? Like, yeah, man, I just sent your cousin to the joint, let him go to the joint, bro. Red robbery I did. Hey, we got caught. I'm glad he didn't snitch on me. Man, that's some whole ass nigga shit, bro. So what I did was, when the police came back through, I told him, say, bro, man, I did that shit, bro. What you mean you did that shit? Man, dude didn't have nothing to do with it, bro. Dude wasn't there when the shit happened. Dude was at North Little Rock High School graduation when that shit went down, man. I did that shit. Dude was like, hey, you bullshit. This is what the police told me out of his mouth. Boy, you a real nigga. That nigga lucky to have you for a homeboy, because it ain't too many niggas like you. And next time I seen my homeboy, which about 20 minutes later, they was walking that nigga past that interrogation cell I was in. It wasn't a cell, it was just a room. But they had the door open. You know how you let the door close. They had that bitch swung wide open. I'm sitting there at the table like this, head down, feeling bad, knowing I'm going to go do some time, a lot of it. And the police walked dude right to that door. And there was a water fountain outside the door. The police bent down to the water fountain, but he was holding him by the arm. And he was holding dude right there at the door, looking at me like, man, bro, just looked at me like, boy, appreciate you, man. I can't do nobody else time, bro. And I'm sitting there like, man, boy, I already know, but shit, fuck it, nigga. Nigga, I'm gone. Shit, that's all I can say to myself, but nigga, I'm gone. And during my period of during that time, you know what I'm saying? Off and on, doing time, man, your emotions change. The way your thoughts go, depending on what you're dealing with, what you're not getting, what you're not receiving. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell my sister all the time because her sister and her husband is in prison on a murder charge. And I have to tell her sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you got to allow that man to be mad at you. For the simple shit that's going on out here, he can't control it. Thing is, that nigga might hate your guts on a Monday morning. That shit gonna fade away. And I'm telling you now, it's easy as a letter saying I love you. What problems? Nigga, I got a letter from my wife. What problems? Shit, boy, you be surprised. A dude hear from their brother, their mama, their sister, their kids. Man, I'm telling you, it don't take much. Man, you will change. Look, you would change it. You could save a nigga life. That serious. Like real talk. I told y'all a story about Buddy that committed suicide. Now, Big 50 and Boss Mac was on that nigga ass all night. Well, it was a white dude, but they was on his ass all night. And by hey, he didn't get no love, he didn't get no visits, he don't get no phone, you can't make a phone call, don't nobody send you nothing, you don't get no mail. You say what? Man, I seen some shit about it, but I ain't really got off into it yet. I see motherfuckers cracking jokes about it, but I'm like, man, like I don't really want to get into it like that because that type of shit ain't no joke to me. You know what I'm saying? I could have lost my life just a week and a half ago. So I'm not gonna sit back and crack no jokes about nobody that could be dead right now, man. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's always funny when it ain't you and your people. You know what I'm saying? People don't feel that shit until they feel it. Man, fuck all that. I feel that shit, man. At the end of the day, like I heard one woman making jokes talking about she wanted to feel sorry for them, but she thought about how rich they was and how they had the money to go do that stupid ass shit. And now our tax dollars going out looking for them and all this and that. And I'm like, man, the fact is, yeah, she was like, cause they don't pay taxes. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can't be mad at them about that. You got to be mad at the people you voted for that made it that way. They didn't go write the legislation and say they not gonna pay no taxes. Y'all motherfucker let Donald Trump in office and he said, hey, I'm gonna fix that. You got a chance with like, we gonna cut more of their taxes off. But every Republican president did that, which y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? People ain't never noticed that. I'm not a politician, I don't really get into politics, but I have noticed. The one thing I will say, Donald Trump surprised me. He pulled a slick move. Because most Republicans start a war when they get in office. He just made a way for a war when he was on his way out of office. And it wasn't even for us. He made a way for Russia to take over Ukraine. They ain't got it yet, but he made it easy for them. Right, man. That shit ain't cool right there, fucking with nobody about that shit, man. Hell no. Because at the end of the day, man, death come for whoever it come for. It don't give a damn how much money you got, how cool your ass is. It don't give a damn how much your kids love you. None of that shit. Man, that shit just don't matter no more. Like, man, it done been several times since that accident I done really thought about, you know what I'm saying, the shit I do on a daily basis. A lot of it just don't matter. I think about these videos and shit, and I'm like, that matter. When I'm gone, these videos gonna be here. This some shit that my family can come and watch. People can come and listen to and learn from way after I'm gone. But on a day-to-day, that, you know what I'm saying, going up and going to work, a lot of people doing work that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say everybody, because most people's jobs do matter. But shit, you got people who just get up every day and do shit and buy shit and, you know what I'm saying, talk about shit and discuss shit that don't matter worth a damn. Ain't gonna help nobody, not even them. But we was on the respect thing. So when I came home, and I was telling you I was going through all these emotions in prison. You know what I'm saying? And I felt different ways because it was at one point where it was like I had got to the max. Matter of fact, when I came back to the max on this second trip, it was what I supposed to been telling y'all max stores, and here go one right here. When I got back to the max, niggas is hollering my name. Good. What's up, president, baby? Because you got niggas is knowing me from different units, niggas is knowing me from the max, niggas is knowing me just from population. They ain't never seen me back here in the max. Think about it, I've been out here in population for a minute. I mean, took over and turned into a whole different nigga. So when I come back here, motherfuckers is recognized. But one nigga is calling me, and this nigga know me from the streets. It's a nigga named Hot Rod. First, I didn't know who it was. I ain't made it all the way to my cell and everything, put my shit up, and nigga hollering at me. Hey, feel good, baby. Like, what know who that is? Man, it's Hot Rod. Who? Man, it's Hot Rod. Man, it's Diddy's sister, baby daddy. This nigga, he from right there in my hood, another part. He from my hood, but he from my section. So I'm like, yeah, older dude, you know what I'm saying? Older, be older than me. So I'm like, oh shit, what's up, my nigga? Man, that shit, man, you straight, bro? Oh yeah, I'm good. He's like, man, shit up. Your boy Didi just went home. I say, Didi? Man, Didi ain't went home. You must be talking about Bubba. That nigga gone home already? He was like, nah, nigga, Bubba still locked up. I'm talking about Didi. I'm like, nah, bro. Didi didn't get locked up with us, man. Didi still home. He was like, man, nigga, I was just goddamn me with Didi and population, nigga, at the other unit. Didi went home. Didi had a dope charge. I'm like, huh? I'm like, man, so you telling me that shit broke my heart, bro. I'm just being real. That shit broke my motherfucking heart. I'm like, man, you telling me that as I was sitting there contemplating, throwing my military career away, throwing both of my colleges away, because I'm in 2 colleges and I'm in the military at the time, to be a real nigga to my homeboy. And I made the decision to fuck all that shit. I'm gonna be a real nigga to my homeboy. And this nigga went home and didn't get his shit together, didn't stay straight. The nigga became a felon anyway. He came to prison anyway. My nigga, I promise you, if you would have came down here and I would have went back home, my nigga, I'd have been so far out the hood right now. On my mama, y'all, right now, I'd have been retired. I'm 41. I'd have been retired for 4 years, set for the rest of my life. I went to the army when I was 17. 17. 20 years in at 37, been retired and good forever. But now, nigga went to prison at 18 years old. Was in the military at 17. College. 2 colleges. Come on now. Give me a second. All right, so look. That's one of the things that made me go up and down in the way I was feeling. Like I said, it was times where I was just mad at my homeboy. I was like, man, he got me here doing all this time, but then I was in the max when it was happening. So I had time to sit on my motherfucking ass and think, nigga, ain't no nigga put you here but you. You did that shit. Even if a nigga told on you, you can't blame a nigga for telling on you for some shit you did. You did the shit. At the end of the day, no matter how you got caught, you did the dumb shit. That's why I be looking at niggas like, man, nigga, come on now. Y'all instead of talking about snitching, niggas getting mad about snitches. Now, I don't like a snitching ass nigga neither, but I'm going to just be real with you. Ever since you done had a nigga hustling, you done had a nigga snitching. Ever since you done had a nigga pimping, you done had a nigga snitching. Ever since you done had a nigga robbing, they been snitching. You been selling dope, they been snitching. Nigga, when Jesus was running around preaching the gospel, you had a nigga named Judas that was snitching. Quit acting like this shit new. That's like watching a wrestling match and saying a nigga with the chair is cheating. How? Nigga, you been seeing a nigga with the chair since you started watching wrestling. Every match. Blink. Somebody getting hit with a chair. It ain't cheating. That shit part of wrestling by now. You gotta respect it. Just like you expect a nigga to go through that table. If you hustling, you got to respect the nigga to tell on you. If you got bitches, somebody gonna hate. My nigga, if you getting money, somebody gonna rob. If you selling dope, somebody gonna geek. You see what I'm saying? Every cause got a reaction. I don't give a damn what you do. And in the criminal world, every reaction got a motherfucking snitch attached to it. Somebody who was once a real nigga in their own eyes or in their homeboy eyes, and they got led astray, or they got tricked up, or they got put in the wrong situation, or the pressure was too much. But ain't nobody come out the womb snitching. Just like nobody come out the womb hating. This some shit they learn. They got put in their situation where like, oh, nigga folded like a piece of paper, folded like a napkin. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. That's why I be telling y'all. It's some niggas in prison right now that you swerving down real because the nigga was real last time you seen him. But it's some niggas in prison right now to tell you, man, that nigga will snitch on you for a box of little debit, man. Don't get a nigga a whole bag of coffee. He gonna tell on the whole bird. And you got some real niggas that'll do that shit. I ain't lying. I promise, man, I ain't making shit up. A lot of y'all done been to prison. A lot of y'all just got people who done been to jail, or you fascinated with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I can't blame you. I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit too. This on my mama. This on the hood. This on everything I love, bro. All four of us, me and my homeboy, we stayed in that crib about 3 months before I ended up going to prison. We went up in this. It was a place called Hastings. It was kind of like Blockbuster. We rented a movie, a motherfucking VH1 cassette, and it was DVDs out at the time. But we had the VCR. We was still hood with it, you feel me? We rented a movie called Blood In, Blood Out. About a 3 hour long movie about prison. Mexican gangs and shit, man. I'm talking about, nigga, this movie was so fascinating. I used to be enthralled in this movie. When I tell you, all four of us, when we had free time at the crib, we was just smoking, laying around, chilling, watching this movie. People come over the house every day and they be like, man, y'all watching this shit again? We like, hell yeah. Get what they do. Sit their ass down and watch that movie. Cause it was good. And we was, you know what I'm saying? And I used to be sitting in prison like, God damn. Man, if I would have knew when I was watching the goddamn movie every goddamn day, 2, 3 times a day, that I was fit to be on my way to prison, nigga, hell no. Nigga, I promise you, I watched the movie the day I got locked up. Man, I still love that movie, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I be feeling guilty when I watch the motherfucker today. I don't watch it like I used to. Man, we used to watch that movie. What's up, bro? Shout out. Shout out to watching y'all. But yeah, I used to watch that shit, bro. And ended up in motherfucking jail, prison. It really didn't hit me in the county jail. It didn't hit me in the county jail. When I hit prison, that's when I started feeling like, man, what the fuck? Nigga, I was just watching this shit on TV. But I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Like, I had to tell my mama this. When I was in prison, a movie came out. And like I told y'all, we used to have a movie called all the time. So when the movie came out, I watched this called Prison Song with Fat Joe and it's a musical. That's what fucked me up. It's a fucking musical. I got the movie somewhere in here in the house. But when I was like, I had to tell my mom, you know what? All these movies you be seeing about prison, that shit so motherfucking far off from the truth, what it look like, what's going on, how motherfuckers is acting, the shit that you got to deal with. I said, go watch that movie Prison Song. That's the shit I'm dealing with. You see what I'm saying? That's the shit we was dealing with. I wasn't dealing with every day I got to wake up and I feel like a nigga might rape me, or these niggas over here trying to violate a nigga every damn day. No, it be petty shit. A nigga kill you over some toilet paper. But you ain't have niggas out here beating niggas down and raping niggas every night. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't happening. So, man, y'all remind me to give y'all a story about my homeboy, that's Santonio. Now, that did happen to him. So remind me to give y'all this story. I'm just not gonna give it to you on this block. I do got another live that when I get done with this, I'm gonna come right back and give y'all the other live. But it ain't about prison, it's about some free world shit. Uh but other than that, Because I really just forgot where I was at and where I was going. Somebody had to remind me. Yeah, I know I'd be on the medication. I didn't had the accident. So I'll be having to medicate. Keep the pain level down. You know what I'm saying? Because you see all the ink, don't think that I got a high pain tolerance. I do, but that ain't nobody business. Uh man, yeah, the movie Prison Song. Like the way they sales was when I tell you that we was in a cell, most of the time it looked like that. Now, when I be saying Newport, the way them cells is, they they like county jail cells. Our county jail in Little Rock. You walk in and they got that slanted wall, you toilet and you sink and all that, the metal shit right there, boom. And then you go straight to the back and they got metal beds. So you can go up under the bottom bed. Now all these other places in the hole and shit, like what I be telling you when you be in them cells, whether it's a bunk bed or a one-man cell, that bottom cell ain't metal, it's concrete. And it runs from wall to wall, that back wall, it goes from wall to wall across that wall. The shit don't be on the side. It be on that wall. On the side, it be a what's up with the Reese? On the side, it be a table. That's what I be saying. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I was in Max, it'd be a table right there, but the table would be a concrete block. The blocks, it'd be cinder blocks about 3-4 blocks high. And then there'd be an iron slab on the top. And you behind your commissary and all that shit behind that. But when the guards come in, they can look right behind that motherfucker and see what you got. They really, listen, this is what I be tripping on my mama. And I don't know, because I'm going to just be real. I didn't see no cell phones in the joint until my last unit on my way home. When I was at Riceville, and I ain't got to no part of Riceville in my story yet. It really wasn't nothing happening over there. That's on the way home unit. I wasn't there nothing but about a month and a half. Maybe 2 months at the max in a week. The only exciting thing happened over there was that last week. And we're gonna get to that. But and the shit that happened right after that, shit pick up right after that, boy, when I hit the streets. Turned into a whole different beast. I ain't gonna lie. When I hit the streets, I turned to a whole different beast because I was big in a motherfucker. Like I was big and swole in a motherfucker when I came home. I got some pictures of that shit. Some work. I probably go to the phone show you a little stuff. Let's see. Shit, I'm gonna just be real. I ain't gonna say I doubt that. But what I will say is, I ain't got no respect for dude, bro. I ain't got no respect for him. I got sympathy for him. You know what I'm saying? For the shit that he been through. But as far as the shit he done did to people, man, I got less than respect for him. It's really disrespect for him because that's a crime that make more victims, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you listen to other people's stories, these dudes get victimized, and the next thing you know, they running around victimizing people. Last year they wasn't that type of person. I mean, now that happened to them, they don't mind doing it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He do. But the thing about it is, he always had mental problems. What you gonna do with him? You gonna keep him in prison all his life? No. Cause guess what they gonna do? Have him in prison, victimized, it ain't gonna stop. Prison ain't for everybody. You see what I'm saying? The only thing that was gonna stop dude in prison was somebody taking him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, as an old man, at the age he is now, bro, dude is going back to prison, bro. If he stay free, I'm telling you, within the next 12 months, dude is gonna expire somebody, bro. And people act like they don't see it coming. And that's what I be trying to say when I be like, man, y'all be wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be wanting to interview the Booty Dolls and the Booty Warriors and all that. Man, look at her, Jack. Look at her. I'm trying to tell you. And this how you know. This how you know. I ain't telling you no bullshit. How long that man been out of prison? It's skin 30 over here. That man married already. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Some female that sat out here free, living her life, seen dude on the internet, heard how he was doing people, fell in love with that savage shit. And it probably ended up costing her life in the next year. Cause she in the house with a crazy man, she act like she don't know it. Everybody know it but her. I promise you, the people around her family like, ooh, girl, what is wrong with you? They trying to get her some help or something. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. This is like them telling you Jeffrey Dahmer got out of prison. I mean, never mind what put the man in prison since he was a teenager, 17 years old. He just not coming home. Look how shit he admitted to you to doing in prison. You ain't lying. These ain't no stories you done heard from somebody else. This man that sat on camera 20 years ago and told you, yeah, you can do it the easy way or the hard way. But I like it. This is a grown man he talking to, man. And some woman that said, ooh, I'm going to marry him. Man, if Jeffrey Dahmer was alive and walked out of prison right now, some woman would marry him today. Man, that man about 70, 80 years old. Real talk. And probably still strong as a bull. You see what I'm saying? That man probably still strong as a bull, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's some old, look, there's some dudes in prison, 60, 70 years old. Will pull them hands out their pockets and beat your ass, and you won't have nothing coming. Young, healthy, fast, strong, been boxing all year. They'll beat your ass, man, and talk to you while they doing it. Give you a whole history lesson while they beating your ass on why not to fuck with them no more. Because he got a story. We live in a world today where if you got a story, that's all you need. If you want to be a rapper and you got a story, you gotta have no talent. Just have a story. You ain't got no story, make one up. That's what they do. They make shit up. You got dudes out here telling penitentiary stories online, making shit up every day. Every story I just be listening like, bro, that don't make no sense. Now, a lot of y'all ain't never been locked up or just don't have the type of imagination I got, but I'm like, hey, bro, it ain't just that it sound like it couldn't happen. It's parts of this story that you shouldn't be able to know. If you was in prison, you should know the part from the outside. Like, how do you know that part? If you was free when it happened, then how do you know the part that happened inside? You did not get out of prison the same day this dude did and was standing right there when the shit happened. But you telling us this shit word for word. You telling us the emotions, what was on these people's face. Bro, quit making this shit up, bro. Quit making this shit up. You putting too many details in the shit you should not know. What's up with it? Appreciate it. But man, I don't know. And then I be tripping on this. I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but it's some shit that I done said on my live, criticizing some shit that go on somewhere else, and then all of a sudden the whole narrative turned into what I was saying and got away from what they was doing the whole time. And I'm like, hold on, man. Is this what really happened in real life? Or are you just making this shit up as you go? Because I got to talking about, man, how the hell y'all acting like that down there doing that shit, man? We wouldn't let that shit fly. And then all of a sudden they were like, nah, we changed our mind. We stopped letting that type of shit flat. I was like, that kind of suspicious right there, bro. That kind of suspicious. Especially when you tell me you did all this time and you need 10, 15, 7, 8, however many damn years, and y'all were letting shit go on, and all of a sudden you woke up one day, 2 days after I said that shit was fucked up and decided it wasn't going on no more. Okay, cool. And my motherfucking tooth up here hurt. Like a motherfucker. That motherfucker ain't there no more, but it still hurt them nerves up in this bitch. This is what we gonna do, man. I'm gonna get ready to end this live, but I'm coming right back. This is what I'm saying. Right back. I'm not fit to get up and go get no water. I'm not fit to go let the dog gotta use the bathroom or none of that. I'm in the lab. I'm coming right back because I got a different story to tell y'all. So come back and fuck with me. Right now. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go get nothing to eat. Mom should have fed you before you came. I'm coming right back.